One of the things I found out during Computer Science Education Week, and even a little bit before now, is we already have students at Blythewood Middle School who are coding, who are interested in coding, who've done some on their own. A lot of them have used resources like Code Academy and Khan Academy and begun to teach themselves, and sometimes their friends are working together on coding projects. And that's something I didn't know about until this year. I didn't realize we already had coders here at Blythewood Middle School. And so that's very exciting for me to know that we do have students who are pursuing that, and I hope that Computer Science Education Week and the Hour of Code will help us build on that and get more coders and let the coders we have do more and more in life.
I thought the Hour of Code was really awesome because it's something new I haven't tried before, and it might be something I want to do when I get older because it had to do with computers, which is one thing I really
Well,
like.
I like that it gave me a new experience to create something new and experiment with it instead of doing somebody else's work.
Well, in 7th grade, all the classes did a program called Lightbot, and they actually became computer programmers where they had to code the game. And it was really cool as a teacher. I watched them throughout the room. It got very quiet. It was highly engaging. They were trying to figure it out on their own, and so it was very self-paced. It required perseverance, and as they figured it out, you could hear one of the kids saying, "Oh, I got it," and they would go to the next level, and so they accepted those challenges, and they loved to be being challenged. Then the other kids who were a little bit more challenged at a certain level, then they went to the experts, and they helped each other. So it did become collaborative, became very energetic as each class went on. Every class loved it. And today, after their test, they had a choice. They could do Lightbot, they could do another activity, they could do their homework, and many of them chose Lightbot. So I think that's a good testimonial.
So the Lightbot game we played was really fun, but it got pretty hard in some points. It was a lot of trial and error, but I kept trying because the motive was I knew there was a solution to it. So if I just kept trying, then I could eventually rearrange the code to correctly light up all the squares. And yeah, so I thought it was really fun and
I
informative.
liked it because it was challenging, and at the end I felt very successful.
It was really fun, and almost everyone in my class enjoyed it while we were doing it, and it seemed like everyone that I asked about it liked it.
So a new thing to Blythewood Middle School. I'm really excited about it. I think it went really well yesterday. I've heard lots of students say they had a good time, and in my observations of my class, students enjoyed it and learned a lot from it and were successful. You know, when I started programming many years ago, around this age or maybe a little bit younger, it was a lot more challenging. Not that the coding was more challenging, but it was more challenging to do something that you could see interesting results from. You know, the coding kids did yesterday, they're able to move, Angry Birds and robots around the screen and draw pictures, and seeing something, that dynamic and that interesting on the screen, when I started programming, was a lot more challenging to get to that point where you could do that. So I think the kids are lucky that they're able to, learn coding at a time when, they can do such cool things at the very beginning.